We actually have way too much AP. And they could easily do, like, a bunch of MR and we'd kind of lose. Unfortunately. Like, I still want to go AP, but, like, it's really, really pointless. I might go AD, although probably not. Oh, she's dead. She should still die. That's fine. Nice. Day's pretty good. We're just chilling. I think I did a bunch of cleaning today. A lot of cleaning today, actually. I'm really fucking tired. I probably should have went to bed like 5 hours ago, but I can't sleep. And I gotta be... I think I gotta go out tomorrow.
Get on it.
Can I get a smooch papa Tabito?
Thank you, man. Cleaning is good. Cleaning is great. I'm not a messy person, I just have a lot of, like, shit lying around. I gotta do laundry. I don't think I've done laundry in, like, a month. I have so much, like, Walmart clothes. Like, really cheap $5 t-shirts. That, like, I could wait a month to do laundry, and I would still have, like, more clothing than I probably need. Oh well. We have 4 full ability power champions and Garen as the only AD character. It's pretty good. Don't be surprised if 4 people build mercs. My Swain is dead again. Fuck. I missed. She healed anyways, but I missed. Fun. Man. We're dead as fuck. I'm gonna say... I think we're winning bot, but like we've died so many times to other people's problems, but it's chill. It is normally what it is. Pretty good poke. He gets a double, no? Oh. I feel like we're not really losing bot. It looks bad, but like we've only died to bullshit. And they're at 2 plates, we're at 4 or 3. Like, we've got ganked, I think, twice by mid, and then twice or 3 times by jungle. It's unlucky. Plates are gone, though, in like a minute. I shouldn't be farming. I don't know why. My brain's like autopiloting the CS. Well, J4 is good. He's a good champ. I don't think J4 has ever been bad. He's just more of been unpopular. That's J4's plight. Like, he's always been a good champion. I didn't see them. There's a lot of champs who are kind of like that, though, where characters aren't necessarily bad, but they're just very unpopular. Hmm. Yeah, exactly. Well, the reason people don't play Neela is because she's an untraditional character. Like, no one wants to play her for that reason. She kind of has her own niche playstyle where only one-tricks kind of play her. That, and I guess she's just not appealing. People don't want to play that champ. I'm good. Well, Neela's a character that kind of reminds me of, like, old-school Mordekaiser bot, where you need a very specific, like, support to kind of play with, or a scenario that works.
Get to work.
That's what she kind of reminds me of. Kind of trolling, but... oh, well. Lock, thank you. Well, some characters are just kind of made... like, a good example of a character who's just not playable solely based on him being unpopular, but also, like, him being kind of in the Neela boat where you need a very specific support to play with, is Kog'Maw. Right? There's the blind pick characters that everyone plays because they're broken, consistent, and appealing to crowds. And then there's, like, the niche weirdo characters that are appealing to one-tricks or duos that kind of understand it. You know? That's Kog'Maw, that's Neela. For bot lane, that's maybe, like, one other character, but I can't put a name to it. Like, you'll only see Kog'Maw with Enchanter supports because it's just what that character is, right? Callista. There's the third one, Callista. Very specific designs that are, tailored more towards duo queue. Which is fine, because, you know, if you're going to design a character to work well with another person, I mean, what is pro play, right? Pro play has two people playing bot lane together consistently, because they're on a team, so, like, if you design a character to be non-self-sufficient, but relying on other people to find success, like, that's a good design still, because it works with League. You know, it's one thing to make characters kind of do their own thing, but at the end of the day, League is more of, like, a game where everyone kind of has to work together. So if you specifically make a character that is forced to work with another, it's good. You know, the only bad design I can think of that has that is maybe Yuumi. But nobody plays Yuumi anymore. Yuumi is like a very unengaging... uninteresting, lazy type of design.
Get on it.
Let's go.
Like, it's not a support that kind of has to interact or an AD carry that has to interact. It's just boring. Driven, thank you, bro. That was a very questionable flash. Dude, I think this game is, we did good bot lane too, man. We're just kind of like getting shit on and just really unlucky. Okay. Well, I don't think Briar's a support, bro. I don't think she's a support. I mean, maybe we can win late. I'm not really too concerned, but if we do, we do. Whoa, wait. She's scared. That bitch is scared. I think that would have been like half her HP, though. I'm not gonna lie. Probably would have been. Yeah, maybe not half her HP, but like a decent, fair little bit. That was a really good fucking Amumu, goddamn. No, well, the thing about Briar in general is the voice works because the character is just what Riot made it. Like, they had an audience in mind when making that character, and they went with the voice that suits it. I don't like Briar in, like, at any capacity. I don't think it's a character I even like looking at. It's just a gross, like, very specific audience they're targeting. Which is not me, so I don't have an interest at all. But I think it works for the people who, it's for. Just some fucked up little child who's, been experimented on, and, I mean, it is what it is. Well, if you're a business and you have a chance at making a shit ton of money and appeasing more people, you'd probably go with that option instead of making things that... Like, you need to balance it out. You have to appease the people who don't give you as much money, but at the same time, if most of your audience is a specific way, you'd probably cater to them more, right? Like, look at Nefiri. Nefiri's a pretty lackluster, like... Doesn't look extravagant. It's just not a crazy design. It's a demon dog, you know? To me, it looks pretty damn tame. And sure, people like dogs, I get it. You know, dogs are great. But, like, I don't think that character sold well. I don't think she's, like, super popular. It's all the humanoid female characters that typically do well, or like the sexualized male characters. That's typically it. That's just what the audience wants, apparently. Instead of characters that more so, you know, fit into the universe without all that dog shit. But it's fine to have certain characters that do that if it fits the lore. You know, if they're aesthetically like that, great. And if their personality is kind of like... suited for that as well, but not every character. I mean, I don't think it's entirely always that, but, like, I can understand a little bit of it, sure. He's so much magic resist, I don't do anything. I just like characters that fit the universe better and are more mature and badass. It's fine to have little kitty champs because those populate a universe as well, right? But they're not big players in the grand scheme of things. They're not running the town. They're not starting wars. They're not, you know, at the forefront of lore. Big stuff, right? Like, okay, sure, throw one in for the kids, great. But, like... I like the more serious tone to universes. Not so... Like, you know, it's good to have a bit of comic relief and, you know, lightheartedness and all that shit, but... kind of detaches you a little bit when there's too much shit like that going around. The sad thing is, those characters ain't for the kids. Oh, I know they're not. But the thing is, League of Legends in general isn't really for the kids. No kids play League. It's too demanding. Like, I don't think kids play this game. It's more of just, like, mentally ill young adults and teenagers. Yeah, there's too many layers to League of Legends. It's not like a surface level type of game. Like, surface level would be ARAM, but kids don't play ARAM because kids play competitive games or Minecraft or whatever their friends are playing, which is typically not League. Kind of makes it worse when you think about League and how, like, shitty the community is. When you know the people who are in it aren't really kids, but just, like... just a bunch of, like, loser adults and teens, you know? You'd expect dumb shit from kids, but, like... it's all these, just... rotten-brained people. Okay, I didn't... Alright. Wonder how much MR they have. They have a little bit, yeah. Well, that whole, like, the worst part about it, like, it's just the culture of the internet to make things, like, very degenerate. Whoever the artist was on Briar, it's very good art, but there was just no need to put the spotlight on her fucking feet, bro. That's just a weird thing that was, like, just, it's all this cultivated shit from, like, Twitter and just everything coming to the forefront. It's just such a weird choice. The art is very good, but, like, that one decision was purely made for, like, Twitter people. Like, I don't know how else to put it. Like, it was very deliberate type of deal, you know what I mean? It wasn't really a subtle thing, and that's kind of why people talk about it. It was a very deliberate, in-your-face, like, why is this the focal point type of deal, you know? Yeah. Exactly, and that's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. But I mean, again, if that's the culture of what your game is, you know, give the people what they want. If that's what your fucking fans want, whatever, man, you know? Not everyone wants it, clearly. Again, I like lore-friendly shit, things that actually kind of make sense and are badass, but... Well, that's also another thing, you know, they also, when it comes to League of Legends, like, they are trying to kind of one-up themselves repeatedly when it comes to character design, because you don't want to keep releasing Garens. Garens don't garner, attention and news and conversation. You always want to kind of come up with things that, like, get everyone talking, you know? So, yeah, make the splash art deliberately degenerate. People are going to talk about it. It's going to hit different news outlets. People are going to know more about the game and maybe get into it, whatever. But when it comes to League kits, everything is very modern. Right? Like, I think the last OG... The only two characters I can think of right now that have been released in a while that were pretty OG was Vex and Set. And they were pretty well constructed, I think. Like, the design of them... Like, Set was... I like the style, but not... the aesthetic. Like,